I'm sharing with you some of the devices that we use in our home and homeschool that just help things flow better and help make my girls more independent. Stick around. Welcome to the channel. My name is Morgan here at The Life of Tillmans. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here in this space. I hope that while you're here, you find everything that you need, love, and enjoy right here on the channel. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you do not miss any of the videos uploaded on the channel. If you've been with me before, welcome back. I shared in a previous video, which I will put an iCard up here and I will also link it down below, about how we drastically cut back and we were doing and still are doing no TV during the week. From Sundays at 5 p.m. until Fridays at 3 p.m. there is no TV. We are also not doing tablets that are just like for fun. So games that the girls may want to play, that's pretty much what they use tablets for. They don't watch movies because we're not doing any TV. But I did want to share with you some of the electronics that we do use in our home that are very beneficial, and they also help my older girls to be more independent. Some of these things were surprising to me because I had no clue that my girls were using them in the capacity that they were doing. So I'm going to share with you these a few things. Number one on the list is this little clock here, right here. It is battery operated. I bought it off of Amazon because my girls were just waking up at random times and I was being held responsible for waking them up every morning. And I didn't want to do that because sometimes I'm just finishing my workout, showering, whatever, and they're supposed to be getting up. So I got them these little alarm clocks, which is great. They use them. However, they have been using them for a different purpose. They are battery operated so they can take them wherever they want to go. They use this in the bathroom when they're to brush their teeth. They use it as a nightlight when they're afraid to walk around the house at night. Obviously, they set the alarm and use it for its main purpose, which is that. But I love the fact that they can carry it around the house and use it if they need to do something else to help them stay on track with time. Believe it or not, we don't have clocks in every room in our home. Some rooms I have a clock and it doesn't even work. So this has been helpful for them to be able to have access to the time if they don't have watches on. The second thing that they use, which they also use it for like brushing their teeth, is this timer. I bought these timers on Amazon and I talked about them before. They have a mode where you can push the buttons, but you can also move it over to where it's silent and you don't hear the buttons. And when it goes off, a red light flashes on it. This is really good in our homeschool. My girls do math drills before their math lessons, 5-minute math drills, and they each have their own timer. They can set their timer and it doesn't have to beep really loud, so we don't have random timers going off because they're not always doing their math drills at the same time. Another thing that I love about this is that they also take this timer into the bathroom to brush their teeth, or if they're going in showering. Sometimes they spend a little too much time in the bathroom. We have 2 bathrooms in our home, one of them for 3 of the girls to use. It gets a little crazy sometimes, but using this timer helps them keep on track. That way I don't have to knock on the door and say, hey, your time's up in the bathroom. You've been in here for 20 minutes or whatever it may be. This helps them to be more responsible, more mindful of their time around the house. And they also use this when we're doing chores. They don't want to spend 2 or 3 hours vacuuming the floor because they're getting caught up in like playing around. They set the timer, they go, they work, and it helps them to stay on track. They can look at it and say, oh, we only have 5 minutes left. We have a few things that we need to do. Let's hustle. This helps hold them accountable so I don't have to speak at all. And I love that because it's helping them become more responsible. It's also giving me an opportunity to just not parent so much. The next thing was one thing that I bought for my daughter for Christmas, and it is a timer bookmark. As you can see, it's holding her place in this Chronicles of Narnia book, but she has been using this because my girls were going crazy reading books at night and it was just late. It was becoming too late where they were just losing track of time reading. So when I got this timer, she has been using this. She'll set it anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes at night. And this keeps her from staying up until 9:30, 9:45 because she's a bookworm and she loves to read. They go to bed at 8 o'clock. They get 30 minutes at the most to read if they choose to at night. And this timer is helping keep her on track. She can set it. It can either count down or she can have it count up. Typically she has it count down because when it goes down, then it will beep for her. But this helps her to also log her reading. I do have a reading log for them, and I like them to keep track of how much time they've read, just so that they can say, wow, I did this. I read, 2 hours this week, or whatever it may be, and I accomplished and read this much in 2 hours. Now, she will breeze through this book. She actually just started reading it a couple of days ago. If you can see how far she is, she'll be done with this in a few more days. But this has been awesome. Let me take it out and show you. So here it is. She loves unicorns. So she has the little unicorn. I also found this on Amazon. It was a Christmas gift that I gave her, but it has really come in handy. And I don't have to get up out of my bed and come upstairs or to my other daughter's room and say, it's time for bed, time to stop reading. They know when the timer goes off that they are to stop. It's helping develop their discipline and responsibility all on their own without mommy having to get involved. The next thing was a complete shocker to me. I bought this watch for my daughter. It is a VTech Kids Zoom watch. This was another Christmas gift. They've had one of these watches before a couple of years ago, and my daughter who got a new one, hers got damaged. Well, she got a new one. And I've been wondering, when they do spelling tests on Fridays, she would come down at 7:30 in the morning. She's like, I'm done with my spelling test. And I'm like, how are you done with your spelling test when no one was up there to administer your spelling test to you? My other daughter's still in the bed. Typically they do that together. She's like, Mom, I just used my watch. Show me this. What she does, there is a recording feature on this watch, and she records herself saying her spelling words. Slowly, she'll say tree, and she'll wait. Hat, and she'll wait again. She'll go through all of her spelling words and say them all. Then she will close her book. She will get out her paper and she will replay the recording that she did. And it helps her to be able to do her own spelling test. And I don't have to do a thing. What I love about this is that I don't have to do anything. Said that already. However, she figured this out all on her own. This is a part of her being independent. She didn't want to have to wait until her sister woke up at 7:30, 8 o'clock to get her spelling test done. She wanted to be able to do it on her own. She also did not want to interfere with me preparing for the day and breakfast and everything in between. She wanted to do this all on her own, which is why she figured out a way to be able to do it with her watch. I commend her. I love it. I never even thought to have them record their spelling words on any device and replay it so that I don't have to do it. Genius. She did this. Genius. She also uses this as reminders throughout her day to drink water, to make sure that she does her exercises, to get her dance clothes together for specific days that she has dance. All types of things, tons of reminders on here, and mommy doesn't have to be the reminder. This has been amazing because I don't have to talk so much, and I don't mind that. And they're growing up. They have to learn how to be independent, and this is just the start of it. The last thing that the girls use every day now for something is our iPad. We've had this iPad for a while. We recently were gifted an Osmo game, and then we bought another Osmo game. The girls have been using it for that if it's educational. And we do have some that is just drawing, and they do that like on the weekends. But during the week, sometimes they have to do research. With our My Father's World curriculum, exploring countries and cultures, sometimes they have to research certain things about the countries and about the cities within that country to fill out some of the assignments that they have. I feel comfortable allowing them together to get on the iPad and research those things during our school time, and I know that they're not going to drift over into games or whatever it may be. It's been really helpful for them learning how to research as well. For my youngest daughter, she uses the iPad, and we also have another tablet for ABC Mouse. So if the big girls are using the iPad, she will get on ABC Mouse for the tablet. She loves ABC Mouse, and everything on ABC Mouse is a learning experience of some sort. Even when they are just like designing their room, it's teaching them different skills. And my baby girl loves it. Actually, my oldest two daughters love ABC Mouse too. Yes, they have timed out, aged out, but they do still get on there on occasions, especially with my younger daughter, and just play around with it because it's really fun. So this iPad stays in our homeschool, stays charged up and everything. It is definitely not protected right now, but that's because when you use it with the Osmo, you can't have a cover on it. not the one that I've been able to find. But the girls love using the iPad. It helps them to be able to independently research items. They know how to talk to Siri, and she loves talking back to them. It's been a really good thing in our homeschool, and it keeps me from having to do all of the research or show them how. We also have computers, which we know that they use computers, but this is one thing, the tablet that has all those games and things like that, and our children can fall into that trap of, oh, we're supposed to be homeschooling, but this game is so enticing. And I don't have to worry about that because they're becoming more responsible and they understand the boundaries for our recreational TV and games coming on Fridays at 3 o'clock. And they look forward to that time. They don't spend the whole weekend in front of the television, but it has really worked good for us. The reason why we went to no TV was because I wanted us to be able to spend more time together, to be more productive throughout the week, and to allow us, everyone, myself included, to explore what we can do, explore different things, try different games, pick up different books, spend more time together, have more interesting conversation. And every single one of those things that I was seeking when I pulled us back from television during the week has happened. Purpose fulfilled, and we're going to stick with it. My girls don't complain about not watching TV during the week. They know that that time is coming on the weekend, and they can look back on their week and look at all of the amazing things that they were able to do in that time when they weren't watching TV and playing games. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I will link everything down below that we have in case you're interested in trying some of it out for your children. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell, guys, and I will see you right back here at The Life of Tillmans for another video next time. Bye.